and to try to come to a decision. Now, if we go back to the past, though, Tua never wanted to walk away from the game. No matter how many times he did get concussed, he always wanted to play. It's always been very important to him. And I think there are people around the league who believe that that still will be the case, that he will want to continue playing. But obviously, you've got to factor in what the doctors say, what you feel and think, and what the family, your family and friends around you are saying. Obviously, a very serious, significant decision ahead for him, but I don't think it's cut and dried just yet. I think he's seeking answers, and I think he's been a football player his whole life. And everybody can sit around and say what they think he should do, but the fact of the matter is it's up to him and how he's feeling.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Ha! What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This your boy AJ. Of that deep thought. Back at it again. Once again. Ha ha! Yes, sir. How y'all doing, man? Y'all know who the fuck it is, man. I'm back at it again with a new video. How can I say this? I really wasn't going to talk about this subject. I really didn't want to. For a whole lot of reasons. But I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons why. Number 1, if you have been subscribed to my channel long enough, you know I don't talk about sports. I don't really talk about sports like that. I don't get into sports topics. That ain't really what I do. I do in some occasions, but I don't really do it. Number 2, besides me not really talking about sports like that, I don't really like to talk about football. For some reason, I don't really talk about, like I said, I don't really like to talk about sports anyway, but football is one of those sports I don't really speak on. And for 3, me being an actual fan of the Miami Dolphins, yeah. But enough of that. If you clicked on this video, you already know what I'm finna talk about. I'm finna talk about what happened to TUA Tagovailoa Thursday night football. Y'all know what I'm finna talk about. What happened to him. Alright? Now, there's a disclaimer on this video. If you came to this video to see whether or not if I'm gonna say or speak on whether or not Tua should retire from football because of what happened to him, you done already lost. I'm not finna talk about what another man should or should not do. This probably the reason why I'm making this video. Because I am tired of seeing people giving their opinion about this situation, saying what he should or should not do. Now, even though it could be good intentions behind it, you might be having good intentions. But if you're not his father, his mother, his brother, his sisters, his wife, your opinion really don't matter about this situation. I'm not saying you don't need to be concerned. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is there's some things that really don't have nothing to do with everybody. This is one of them situations. When it comes to Tua and what happened, they say this is the 3rd official concussion that has happened to him since he been in the league. And like I said, me being a Miami fan, I know how that feels to see your favorite player look like he might not be able to get up no more. That's a heart wrenching, gut wrenching feeling. Ironically, you can only imagine how his family feels about what they have seen on the field. You can only imagine. You can't really imagine how Tua's mother and father feel when they see their son seizing up in the middle of the field, having a fencing position. No father nor mother want to see their son in that position. Which is why I understand why so many people are concerned and so many people are calling for him to retire, walk away from the game. And I get it. I truly get it and understand. But at the end of the day, Tua got to make that decision for himself. His family are the only ones who can convince him otherwise. His friends are the only people that can convince him otherwise. Y'all on this internet cannot. Hell, I go even further. Some of his teammates can consider for him to retire. Y'all mother on the internet cannot. Now, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion about it. What I'm saying is your opinion really don't matter about this situation. Now, the Buffalo Bills fan base, they done donated to Tua's foundation. They done I can't remember the number. I can't remember where they ran it up to, but they ran it up, and that's love. That's true love. There are some people who are very, very concerned about him and his health, which is why so many people are making videos saying he needs to retire for his own safety and for his own family. It all makes sense and it's all genuine. But just like Mike McDaniel said in his interview, and I am going to play it.
That people would for a second hear what I'm saying, that bringing up his future is not in the best interest of him. So, I'm going to plead with everybody that, that does genuinely care, that should be the last thing on your mind. I just
Exactly. He just said it. People who genuinely care, that should be the last thing that's on your mind. Because at the end of the day, this is between Tua, the man up above, because as you know, if you know Tua, you know he a man of God, he a man of faith. So it's up to him talking to God, having conversations with his family, his mother, his father, his sisters, his brother, his wife, even his child, about whether or not he should retire or not. Those conversations should not be had with people who don't know this man personally. Hell, I can say right now, hey, I want Tua to retire for his own safety and for his own life. I can say that right now. It it's not gonna really mean anything. Why? Because me saying it don't have no merit to it. It has no merit. And that's why I believe why Mike McDaniel said that in that interview he did right there, that clip. And I feel the same way. I have my thoughts about Tua and what he should do in the near future. But I, as any man, could never come out and say what another man should or should not do out of the respect for him. Even if it does come from the heart and it really means something. I, in no good conscience, should be out here saying, hey, Tua, you need to go and retire, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And whoever watched this video, they may feel away or they may get upset. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. But still, at the end of the day, Tua, he gonna have that long and hard conversation to himself, to his family, at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, God forbid if anything would have happened to him on that field that day, besides what we saw, his family would have had to been the ones to make the final calls, if you know what I mean. His family would have been the ones that would have had to make those decisions about what was going to happen, if you get what I mean. Now, I get it. Everybody generally cares and they concerned. And then you got some who was happy and glad that he got hurt again in the manner that he did. And for those people, I got some words for them too. But I'm not even thinking about them. I'm gonna keep it right here. At the end of the day, two are gonna have to make that long and hard conversation about his life when it comes to football and retirement. We don't have no right to say that. We don't have no right. Even if it's coming from a good place, we don't have that right. And like I said, if people watch this video and they have different comments and they feel a different type of way, it is what it is. It's whatever. But what I'm saying is coming from words of truth. We can't make those decisions. You know what I'm saying? We can't make those decisions when it comes to another person's life. We can't make those decisions. And I feel like when it comes to this particular conversation and this particular situation, a lot of people they coming from a good place of heart, but they not understanding the severity of the things that they are doing. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of, and like I said, there's a lot of people that have said some messed up things about what happened to Tua. There's some people saying, there's a lot of people saying that I can't really remember all the words, but a lot of folks just said a lot of disgusting things. And I'm like this here. At the end of the day, it's only football. The only ones who are making real money is the NFL. These players are only getting paid a portion of what the NFL makes year by year. And for any player in the league, they have to make those kind of conversations. They have to have them conversations whether or not if they want to leave, walk away, and retire from the league. Because you got to understand, this is his livelihood. This is not a hobby. This is not no thing that he like to do. This is his job. This is what he works on every single day in, day out. Now, like I said before, it's up to Tua and his family whether or not if he want to keep going on after what happened to him. He got to make that decision for himself as a man. Now, we can give words of encouragement and prayers and all those good things, but at the end of the day, he got to make those decisions as a man. And then there's some people on the internet saying he's a millionaire. Why does it matter? La 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 la. Whoever. I don't know. For them people, you do know just because a person is a millionaire doesn't mean they not human. At the end of the day, we are all human. We are all made out of blood, bones, and tissue. We have a responsibility to understand why it's important to let a person make their own path. Now, if the doctors come out and say Tua is severely messed up, he needs to go on and blah blah blah, and Tua decides to make the wrong decision and talk about he want to come back, now we can talk about a whole nother issue where the NFL gonna have to step in. But that's a situation I don't even want to think about getting into. So I'm gonna end this video like this here, man. I'm gonna end it like this. When it goes to Tua Tagovailoa, me being a fan of Miami and me being a fan of him as well, I have nothing but the utmost respect for him as a man, as a person, as a football player. He got to make that decision whether or not he wants to walk away. Now, if your family is telling you you need to walk away, your wife telling you you need to walk away, your closest friends is telling you you need to walk away, then that's when you're going to have to sit down and think long and hard about what you're going to do. You know, in the words of so many real ones, make sure your next move be your best move too. That's all I can say. Make sure your next move can be your best move. So, I'm going to end this video like this here. My prayers go out to Tua and his family. I pray that he's okay. I pray that the good Lord got his hand on his soul, his heart, his mind, and his soul. And I'm going to just end this shit just like this here, man. I appreciate y'all for checking out the content, checking out the videos, man. If you want to support the channel, all you got to do is to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Peace.